Last time in Fire Emblem.
And let's get out of here. Thank God I'm so done with this map.
This time in Fire Emblem.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Sir Kirby, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Before we jump in today, I want to say one quick thing, and I put it in the description on the video that I uploaded yesterday, but just in case you didn't check that or just didn't see it, I've had a couple of issues for the last couple of days that were why there was like a gap there. I was sick at the beginning of the weekend and just didn't feel like working on anything at all. And then the day that I got better and actually did feel like getting some stuff done, my internet was out. So I could edit a little bit, but not as much as I wanted to. And then even if I would have been able to get all of that done, I wouldn't have been able to upload. So I'm sorry about that. But things happen sometimes, and that's where we're at. I might have, so I'm recording this on Tuesday, the 17th. This might not go up until tomorrow because I do have plans tonight that are kind of why it sucks that I got sick and then had the internet issues when I did, because I was already planning on not having to worry about tonight, so this might be a little bit of a quick process if this is out on the same day that I record it. Either way, though, other than maybe today, there shouldn't be any other major gaps like that in uploads for a little while, because I still have about a month before I go back to start class again. So with that out of the way, whoops, forgot I've been doing that on my own. Whatever, that's fine. Jump into Chapter 12, The Strange Land. Having narrowly escaped Dayan's grasp, the Grail mercenaries are pleased to feel the ocean beneath their feet as they sail. According to Captain Nasir, the voyage to Begnion will take roughly 2 months. Time skip is very time skippy. Blessed with temperate water, the ship's journey southward is smooth and steady. As it passes the midpoint of its trip, the ship sets course along the coastline and begins to head east. Right about there. These seas belong to Venesis and Kilvas, the kingdoms of the bird tribes. Bird tribes, in case that wasn't clear. Both nations prey on human vessels for supplies and wealth, and their flying corsairs are feared across the seas. Additionally, the southern portion of the continent contains the realm of the Dragon Tribe, the monarchy of Goldoa. The big boys. The very big boys. This country has remained isolated since its founding centuries past, preserving its closed culture behind its veil of mystery. It is these Laguz-controlled waters that Ike and company must now cross. Correct. Chapter 12, The Strange Land. I've been tweaking my audio a little bit too, because I noticed in the last couple of recordings, I think some of it was just that I was exhausted, but my speech wasn't, was kind of hidden a little bit behind the game audio, so I've tweaked that a little bit. I might have gone too far in one extreme, but I won't really have a way to know until I'm editing this, so it's possible that the audio changes a little bit weird over the next few episodes until I find that sweet spot again, because I don't remember where it was now. In any case. Ike? What's bothering you? You've been moping around ever since we came aboard. I'm just a little seasick. Seasick? You're such a bad liar. You never even get regular sick. You're not the type to get seasick. Well, that's an unfair assertion. Really, it's nothing. Come on, talk to me. You've been doing so much lately. I just want the chance to help you for a change. Well, alright, I'll tell you what's been bothering me. It's that incident back in Toha. Go on. When everyone discovered Ronolf was the Laguz, all those people, they changed just like that. Up until that instant, they'd seemed like such kind and decent people. I had no idea Bjork prejudice against the Laguz was so strong. Why do they hate them so much? How are we so different, Ronolf and I? I have to say, at first I was scared too, when I saw how they could change. They can do things that we Bjork can't do. They're not like us. Mist, you can't honestly feel. It's different now. Everyone's so very nice. But, you know, that's because of all the time we've spent together. I've seen how they are. I've gotten to know them. That's why I've changed. I'm not scared or nervous around them, but other people don't get that chance. I think that's why they're frightened. Maybe you're right. Maybe people like me are the odd ones, the people who accept others as they are. I wish more people were like that. I mean, no one really wants to fight, do they? Doesn't everyone want peace? No. Spoiler alert. I guess it's just hard to put all those fears behind us. You're right, it is very hard. Oh, hi there. Nasir, what's the big idea eavesdropping on us like that? Well, how do you find sailing? Have you gotten sick at all? We're fine, but answer a question for me, would you? Why are you here? Why do you associate with the Lagoos? Why? And besides the obvious financial benefits, I suppose I do so because I am one. What? No, you're not a Lagoos. I don't see any tail or anything. Yeah, sure. Because I've chosen to live among Bjork, I've taken certain steps to make sure I'm not recognized. I've had to change my attire, my feeding habits. I've done many things. Why would you do that? Lagoos cannot survive in isolation, nor can Bjork. If both races are to thrive, they must learn to coexist. I have spent many years searching for a way to make this happen. You think that Lagoos and Bjork can live together, after everything you must have seen? I'm impressed. Ike, you will never truly understand a matter unless you look at it from each party's perspective. As you say, the Lagoos are indeed now persecuted by the Bjork, but long ago these roles were reversed. Whatever happened in the past does not justify what we could do to the Lagoos now. That is the thinking of an honest man. Keep things simple and pure. I like that. Still, the strength of your conviction comes from your youth and your innocence. Trust me, it will be tested. When your journey is over, how will you be changed? I pray your conviction is not lost to despair. Talking to you is hard work. Someday you'll understand. For now, my role is simply to deliver you safely to Begnion. Ranulf has paid me quite handsomely with money from the King of Gallia himself, and I will not let him down. We're out of our element here at sea, so you're all we have to depend on. Thank you for your help. I will do what I am able. Here's a summary of our last battle. Cool. Alright, so we're down to 10,000 gold, but we got 200 bonus experience. I feel like that's not that much, but whatever. How is Kieran the MVP? He only killed like 4 things. Whatever. No casualties, yada yada, yada yada. Alright, base time. Support. We have, it looks like 2? Yep. Titania and Boyd. 98, 99, 100. Done. Why do I feel like you just started at 6? But what's the point in swinging an axe by myself? Should probably try to find Ike. Maybe a quick nap first. Boyd! Titania. Where do you think you're going? You blowing off your training again. No, I'm not slacking, I swear. I was just, going to work out with Ike. You know me, I'm all about the fighting. I am a fighter, after all. Boyd, I know that training is tough, but if you make light of it, you're closer to death than you ever want to be. You're a mercenary. When you're confused or exhausted during a long battle, instincts make all the difference. But Titania, I just can't get into training when I don't have a partner. Can't get into it. Boyd, don't make me chew you out again. Joking. I'm just joking. What I said, all a joke. I'm just dying to do some practice swings. Yeah! Boy, training is so much fun. Isn't that right, Titania? Woohoo! I love training! Darn it, Boyd, why are you so lazy? You're a natural fighter, you know that? You know, it's written right there in your class. You'd be a better fighter than me if you just put your mind to it. Anyway, keep practicing. Yeah, I would hope he would be a better fighter than you, seeing as how he is one. Aim and release. Can I talk to you for a moment, Rolf? Sure. Just hold on, let me tighten my bowstring. Got to be ready. You know, just in case some Dayan thugs try to jump us. Yeah, on a ship. Good call. So, what do you need, Mist? Let's not fight in any more battles, Rolf. I really don't think we children should be fighting in this war. Wait a minute, wasn't this your idea? Huh? Why are you saying this now? Let's go back to being kids. This is what it's like to be an adult. I don't want any part of it. Yeah, you're right, Mist. Fighting scares you. You don't have to fight. Don't worry, I'll fight for you. That's not what I meant and you know it. You've got to stop fighting or it's all meaningless. I can't do that. I have to slay our enemies and defend our own. I'm a man now. Dude, you're like 11. Slay your enemies? Is it that meaningless to you? Like picking a flower or squishing a spider. They're human too. Do you understand that, Rolf? The enemy. They're human just like us. They're not paper targets pinned to a tree. I don't want to hear it. Rolf, I don't want to hear it. Got it? They're trying to hurt us. Kill us. I'm just stopping them. I'm protecting all of you. Wait, Rolf. Oh, please understand. Yo, Rolf, other than the fact that you're like 11, you're right. 3-star conversation will be last, so let's talk to Volk first. Volk? Right here. Gah, where have you been? Disappeared the moment we got on this ship. Don't worry about it. I'll be there when you need me. It's not me, it's my sister. You've never once shown up for a meal, and she thinks you're dying of hunger. Did we ever eat together while we were on land? Alright, listen. Land, big. Ship, small. It's not the same thing. I don't miss roaming the ship with a plate of food anymore, so please, eat 1 meal a day with us. 100 gold. You're going to charge me to make you eat? And that's more than you charge to pick a lock. Why? I don't like large groups. Bye. Call me if you decide it's worth it. Maybe I should just tell Misty he's dead. I second that. Let's talk to Zyark. Do you have a minute? Of course, Commander Ike. You and I haven't had very many opportunities to talk, and You don't think you can trust me? No, it's not that. I'm just curious. I was surprised to see anyone in Toha who chose to fight on the side of the Lagoos. I joined the Toha Vigilantes solely for the purpose of saving Lagoos. I'm not from Crimea, but when I heard she had joined with Gallia, I envisioned my perfect world, one in which the Lagoos could live normal lives, free of oppression. However, when I came to Crimea, I found things no different there than in any other Bjork nation. It was the same for me. I couldn't allow myself to ignore these problems any longer. I'm happy to hear it. Of all the Bjork I've ever met, you're the only one who shares my conviction. Zyark, is there some other reason you defend the Lagoos? I don't follow you. You see, I was born in Gallia, or so I've been told. I just wondered if you had a similar reason guiding you. And of course I have my reasons. Would you be upset if I don't want to discuss them? My reasons are extremely personal. No, it's no problem. I wanted a better understanding of what kind of man you are, and I have that now. Can I ask what that is? You're a good man. I'm glad to have you along. And I'm glad to be here. I feel like I'm finally able to do the kind of good I've longed to do for years. And Ileana. Oh, you don't look so well. Are you alright? I'm seasick. When I was traveling with the merchants, we sometimes used ships. Every time was the same. I'm sorry. Did you travel with Mustin and the others for a long time? About 4 years, all told. I just left home, you see. I was all alone and I couldn't find work. In my hometown, I had so many people I could depend on. But once I left, everything changed. If Mustin's group hadn't found me by the side of the road, I'd probably be dead by now. You seem to have led quite an adventurous life. It's a bit surprising. I get that a lot. Find it hard to imagine that you couldn't find work, though. Your magic skills are amazing. Aren't they, though? I'm always happy when people notice. Whew. Wow, I feel so much better now. Actually starting to get hungry. I'm glad to hear it. Just stay above deck, and when you start to feel sick, look off at the horizon, alright? And now we'll circle back to Boy. Not Boyd, Boy. Ah, Ike, grab that boy. What's going on? No more running for you. Nasir, who is this? A stowaway. I gather he boarded the ship at Toha. What are you doing here? Why did you sneak aboard the ship? Don't worry about it. You won't talk? In that case... Ah! Ouch! Ike, there's no need to be so rough. I'm not going to waste my time playing games with this urchin. You want me to let you go? Open your mouth and start talking. Ah! Quit it, I'll talk. That hurt. I thought you were going to break my face. Well, what's your name? What are you doing here? I'm Soth. I'm a thief, but I didn't come on board the ship to steal anything. Stop scowling at me like that. You're making me uncomfortable. It's not just you. Ike always looks like that. Don't mind him, just keep talking. I'm looking for someone. I heard this ship was sailing for Begnion, so I decided to climb aboard. This person you're after is in Begnion? I don't know. the trail went cold in Doha, and I couldn't think of anywhere else to go from there. Is it family? Huh? The person you're looking for? Yeah, I mean, we're not related by blood or anything, but we're definitely family. Sure, buddy. Alright. Nasir, my mercenary company, will look after this boy. He won't be a burden to you or your crew. If that's what you want to do, it's fine with me. Are you sure? You're going to be put to work. I hope you're prepared. Sure, no problem. I'll do whatever you need. Alright. So that gives us Soth, and I'm actually just going to jump straight into this here now. So, Soth is a level 1 thief. Thief might sound familiar, it's because we have another one by the name of Volk, but we have Soth now. As I said, he joins at level 1. He's got base stats of 20 HP, 5 strength, 1 magic, 7 skill, 11 speed, 5 luck, 4 defense, and 0 resistance. And he has growth rates of 60% HP, 55 strength, 10 magic, 70 skill, 65 speed, 55 luck, 35 defense, and 30 resistance. So, we have 2 thieves now. The biggest difference between Soth and Volk, and this is something that I had hinted at a little bit earlier when we first started talking about Volk, that is that Volk costs money. Soth does not cost money. Soth will pick locks, open chests, whatever else you need of thieves, and he will not charge you for it. And as such, I rate Soth 3 out of 5, which could also be taken as 3 out of 5, but I choose to say 3 out of 5. He's not a great fighter, neither is Volk, but he does have some usable bases if you're really bored and you really want a challenge to try to use him for combat. I wouldn't, but you could if you really wanted to. Not his usability. There's another word for that, and I can't think of it. But the whole point of Soth is that he will do stuff for free that Volk would charge money for. So basically, it takes the aspect of having to worry about your gold all the time out of play. So now you can open chests or open doors or whatever, and you don't have to worry about how much money you have in savings for it. I'll be using Soth over Volk on the chapters that I need a thief for. Just like I said, because he's free. That's a big deal. It doesn't seem like it now with the 17,000 or 10,000 gold that we have, but it adds up really quickly if you're not careful. But yeah, 3 out of 5. I like that pun myself, and that is Soth for us. With that out of the way, do we have anybody that is close to a level up that could use one? Not really. We're sitting on 1,300 bonus experience. Actually, I think I'll level up Mist again, just to have that. That gets her to level 7, strength, speed, luck, and resistance. She's not getting magic or HP, which are the 2 things that I want her to get the most right now. Boyd is close to a level, but he should be getting there soon anyway. I am actually going to level up Oscar once to see if I can get some help for him. Skill, speed, defense. I want strength, but speed is also good. What else do we have that we can do? That's kind of it, I think. The other thing that I want to do real quick is I want to get some... I want to get an iron sword for Zyhark, just so he doesn't have to worry about getting weighed down or using the killing edge. So there's that for him. Everybody else I think is pretty much good as is, at least for the time being. Trying to take like a quick cursory glance and see if that's true. I'm probably not gonna end up using Braum, so I'm gonna give Oscar his Iron Lance. Oscar also needs a Vulnerary. I'll just give him 2 since we have a couple that are almost gone. Soren does not need both of these Master Seals, so I'll put one of them in here. And I'm actually going to trade the other one over to Boyd. I'm not going to use it, but I want Boyd to have it for when he gets to level 20. Ike can't use it, so there's no reason to give it to him, and nobody else is really all that close to it yet. So I'll leave that as is. I'm going to put Volk stuff into the convoy, and then I'm going to trade that there just so Soth has it. And I think that covers everything that I wanted to do in the base. So, let's head out. Nasir, what is it? Nothing. Nothing we can do anything about at any rate. We're being followed by pirates. Really? I don't see any ships. Not by sea, by air. Look up. Are those birds? If they are, they must be huge. Those are the Lagoos, Ike. Ravens from Kilvas. Their black wings are an ill omen for all who see them. Titania, Soren, you noticed them coming as well. And yes, Soren and I saw them when we were discussing our plans from the aft decks. I've heard stories, but they're really flying. Wow. What did you think they were going to do, Ike? They're birds. We're still out of their range, but airborne foes can be especially troublesome. I'd prefer to avoid them altogether. Let's see if we can outrun them. From what I've been told, the flying corsairs of Kilvas and Phoenicis are far more cruel than any beast Lagoos. Winged pirates. How am I supposed to fight against that? I don't know, somebody screwed up. What was that? Ugh, it felt like we hit something. Blast, we've run aground. We might be caught on a reef or something. Move it, lads, get the ship free. Ike, the crows are coming. Well, you said they were ravens. Pull everyone together. Looks like we're in for a fight. Even though we don't know how we're supposed to do that, apparently. They're coming from all sides. Who's that dude? Predictable humans. Sailed right into our trap without fail. Let's finish this quickly. Won't be long before Phoenicis or Goldoa takes an interest in what's happening here. Transforms. Teleports behind you. So we're on the boat. Soren, do you have a plan? I have done research in the past. All members of the bird tribes are vulnerable to wind magic. I think it's safe to assume that they are also susceptible as arrows as any other flyer. Wind magic and bows. Alright, everyone gather your weapons and prepare to meet the enemy on the deck. I want a small group to remain below decks and protect Princess Alencia and the crew. You never faced an enemy like this. I want everyone to stay together. Let's go. So, we get 10 units this time, which is not very many. I feel necessary to add. Who do I want to bring? I don't trust Kieran's hit rate against these guys, because this is one of those where you really can't afford to miss much. I think other than that, I don't think I want to bring Ileana either, actually. But then who? And definitely not Mordecai. Okay, so I lied. We can bring Kieran. Do we bring Mia or Nephany? I kind of feel like Nephany would be better, personally. So we need Rolf for his bow. We need Soren for wind magic. Outside of that, I like the idea of having Marcia available to go off the edge on a couple of them if we need to. But I think this setup is good, so let's see, I'm looking at the length of the recording. We should be able to get a couple of turns in before I have to cut this. So let's jump right on in here. So this guy can reach just about anywhere on the ship. On this side. What about this guy? This guy can reach Soren. Okay, so what I want to do is first I want to see where they're all at. There's only 6 of them now, but I'm pretty sure they get reinforcements just about every turn. So we have to be mindful of that. This guy is technically the boss. He has a blue gem. And he also has a demi-band, which is kind of neat. Will let a Laguz unit stay transformed the whole time. But the bigger thing is the blue gem that he drops. So we want to go after that if we can. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that, though. So basically, we need to keep in mind where these guys are at. It is a route mission, so we're going to have to get to this guy eventually. I don't know if he comes to us or if we have to go out to him, but either way, what I'm thinking we do is we can just leave Ike right there and equip the Iron Sword. Can let this guy come in here anywhere he wants. I want to get Soren out of the way of a direct attack because he doesn't have the best defense. Can put Boyd here, and honestly, I don't want the Steel Lance, I want the Iron Lance, but honestly, let's go with this for now and see what happens. We should be okay with this. So let's see what they do. This guy's gonna go for Marcia like I thought he would. Hopefully he doesn't double with the Iron Lance. That would be scary. Oh crap, he does. Also, why do I feel like I didn't bring Mist? I didn't see her there.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No, he might actually be that stupid.
Because I didn't. Although she might have been part of the stay below deck crew, maybe?
Nope.
I thought I saw her. I thought I saw she was here. Clearly I didn't see that. But yeah, so they're gonna start coming at us from all directions. So firstly, Rolf can reach this guy, only 12. Alright, clearly I was not as prepared for this as I thought I was. How much can Titania do? She can do 10. Need to get Marcia out of here. That still might not be safe, if I'm being honest. She can do 10 to this guy, and Boyd can do 12, so that's a kill. Rolf can do 12 to this guy, so let's go ahead and do that. Did they all move that turn? I didn't see. But I think they did. Yeah, this guy is getting closer as well. I just put Rolf in range like an idiot. So let's have Titania and Boyd tag team this one. Ow. And when Titania gets 11 experience just from doing damage, that's how you know these guys are a high level. Oh, this guy drops an arm scroll. That's neat. We can take him down. That's a good find. Boyd should get some good experience from getting a kill there. Yep. Levels up to level 18. Skill and speed. I wish he would get more defense, but he's probably just not going to. The arm scroll is good. Now, let's see how to go about this part. 6. Six, 4. Whoops. So if I put Zyhark here and do 4 damage, God, he takes a little bit of a beating, though. Oh, crap, there's 2 of them right there. Yeah, we're in trouble. Okay, so the first problem here is that I forgot to bring Mist, which was brilliant. The second problem here is that the Ravens are freaking strong. I think I can get this one and then, like, maybe we can just hope. But I think no matter what we do, we're in a lot of trouble here. Because I did not prepare correctly. Oscar might be able to finish this off. Okay, that's good. Now what, though? $15 speed, 11 speed. Maybe I can bait him. I don't know. Do need to protect Rolf. This is probably the end. Maybe she'll dodge one. Dodge, please. Dodge, please. Nope. Marsha's gone. Forgive me. I guess I tried a bit too hard, brother. Yeah, that didn't go well. Rip. I want to get an idea for what else happens here. Nice dodge. What was that side shuffle? I've never seen that before. That was funny. They both go for Ike. Okay. They do 8. Okay, Jill shows up on turn 3. That's good. Caught up, at last. I'll do this on my own. I will not let them escape. Huh? What are those things? Giant birds? Disgusting. Could they be... Are they... bird half-breeds? Yeah, kinda. So Jill shows up, and she's gonna fly toward us. We can recruit her with Ike. But we'll have to come back to that next time. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep recording, but I am gonna cut this episode here. So thanks everybody for watching this episode of Fire Emblem. Check out the rest of the playlist if you haven't already. If you like what you see, I'd appreciate if you could drop a like on the video. Maybe subscribe if you haven't done that already. This is like a cliche outro, but I'm probably going to start doing it just because, you know, everybody does. So skip the outro, I guess, if you want. Anyway, that's all for today. See everybody next time.